Guys, it's 323 Starlight,
and Pixelman EXE,
and welcome back to more Lunar Nights.
In the previous episode, we finished off the second part of the Dark Castle, August, having to go through 3 dual element areas. And now we're going on to level 3.
Try not to knock the camera off your desk.
It looks like the seal on this door is a new kind. It doesn't use the power of the elements like the ones before did. I'd imagine that its power comes from the 2 towers that flank it. The Dark Towers, Narcissus and Ardor. The 2 towers that loom above Dark Castle. You'll have to storm both of the towers simultaneously or else we won't be able to undo the seal. Or so it is said. What's more, once we're in, we can only move forward. No backtracking, in other words. Well, if you choose to escape, then we'll have to start over from the very beginning.
So, temporary point of no return right here.
In that case, we'll need to split into 2 groups and take both towers at once. Are you ready? Of course! Alright, I'll take the left tower. I'll tackle the right then. I'll be fine, just leave it to me, Lucian. Interesting thing about these 2 teams that are tackling. The 2 teams, Team 1 is already split up, and Team 2 can transport between. Let's go, Narrow! If someone gets in our way, we take him down!
Plain and simple.
Alright, now despite being split into 2 teams, your teams all have 4 common members. They are the unlockable Tyrannials, with the exception of Mega. Alright, so this area is pretty much straightforward.
Hey, you just ran past that dog.
Well, must be one of those old dogs. Not to be confused with that movie, Old Dogs.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you probably won't. It's not too old, but, what the... Okay, now, I am not expecting myself to go this fast on one area. And I still haven't even lost 20% of my max energy as Lucian. Oh look, an elevator. I think we ought to go up and let Aaron take over for now.
Since it took him forever to actually get through the door.
Let's go, Toasty!
May the sun shine forever in our hearts.
And disappear on me, will you? Going up!
Going on up. Moving on up.
Okay, we can stop it. I swear, when one YouTuber allies with someone who's not, it really can be a dysfunctional family, huh? Man, this would be a... There's actually one item in this game that is extremely useful for respective characters.
You know, truthfully, Pixel, I don't even know why you don't have a YouTube account. You'd be a pretty good YouTuber.
Maybe. Just maybe. But I prefer to do things personally. Unless, however, it's on Bitsy, which is tradingcardmaker.net, the new PokemonCardmaker.org. But we digress.
And back to Lucian. Hey, where is that item that you said was very useful?
It's an epilogue item.
Oh.
I'll explain that afterwards. The Dark Towers, Narcissus and Ardor. Dema, you bastard! Did you think something like this would put a stop to us? No, he's not the one to play around with me. This must also be Peral's doing.
Yeah, Peral seems to want to stop us from reaching Duma, even though Duma
Ooh, we got ourselves a new amulet. Ah!
Even though it seems Duma wants to actually fight us.
Ah, crap. Hold on, could you pause?
Yeah. Unpause.
Alright. Now that we got that over with, phone call from my mother, whom I most dearly love. We got ourselves a candy.
I raise my hand for you. Come!
Ah. You know what? This cure drop isn't exactly doing much, so I'm just gonna pitch it. Although this Luna Steel. Okay, now. Normally those tiny little annoying pigs should show up, but I think I glitched out the game when I somehow didn't obtain that item when I first tried. Freaking maximum of 16 items at once. Going up.
I mean, Snake can hold a railgun in his pocket.
He hides cigarettes in his stomach, you know. How else do you think he gets an RPG? Or maybe Old Snake with the knight.
Or maybe he just has a magic backpack.
Or maybe we're just questioning some video game logic that shouldn't even exist in this world.
Hey, this is the real world, not a video game. Though I wish it was a video game, then it would be a lot more interesting, when you say.
Define interesting. Ah! Okay, now let's see here. I think I'll risk my life a few thousand times. Whee!
I'm on fire now.
Ah!
Maybe that was a bad idea.
Maybe, but who cares?
Apparently Lucian might.
Yeah, well, he doesn't care about his life anymore. That's what he told us. Ring a bell?
Good point.
Here goes nothing. Whee! Ah.
Wow. You're the Jukin' King.
Yeah, time to go up these stairs and head myself into the end of the stairwell, and maybe I should go into this tunnel, and I gotta get a job.
And back to Aaron.
Whew. So this is the Dark Tower Ardor, huh? I wonder how far up Lucian is by now.
A lot farther up than you, considering it took you a long time to get through that elevator.
Yeah, at least 3 minutes. Hope you have some good music on. Oh crap, those port cannons. Gonna have to risk your life 1,000 times too. So 2,000 times.
Yeah.
Or should I say 1,000 times as well? Ooh. I'm gonna need that. Ooh, nitro bottles.
I call those propane tanks for some reason.
Well, of course.
I guess I'm so used to Uncharted.
Well, I'm used to King of the Hill. I mean, Hank, you've infected Uncharted's mind. Shall I cheat again? Bombs?
Wait, no, that actually worked.
It can go over walls, you know.
Yes, I know.
Oh, traps!
I guess we should be careful which one we step on.
No, they all do that.
Oh.
I mean, the only place they don't do that are other dungeons. See? Oh. Or if you've already stepped on them and don't move.
Using a fruit.
Magic bulb. For this midnight fruit. Whee! Sucker! Ah.
Inexplicably placed, traps.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Well, that just made me think of Indiana Jones for some reason.
Yeah, it made me think of Glenn Quagmire and Family Guy. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright. And now we go into a mirror of where Lucian is.
Wouldn't be surprised if they cross paths right here.
Let's speak of the devil. Lucian! Well, made it this far without falling behind, huh? Guess you're alright too, huh? You'd better worry about your own hide before you start worrying about mine. Yeah, I get it. You be careful, okay, Lucian? And they just part ways. ... I wonder if he really does get it or what.
Get what? I wonder.
Who cares? We're not backtracking. What's wrong, Lucian? You worried about him? If he screws up, this will all be for naught. I suppose I am worried about that, yes. Right, I think I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah, Lucian is so caring when you say.
Leave it to me.
Mines.
He's not exactly as hot-headed as Sabata.
True. I guess we could be thankful about that.
Okay, how do I get over there? I just gotta follow the long path, avoiding all the skeletons, then I gotta start wasting energy dashing, and I should probably use the skylight, and maybe I should take a deep breath, and hopefully I can get a green treasure chest, avoiding these
Hopefully
golems,
you
and
can
maybe get
stop
past those
doing
mines,
that.
and hey, I made it to the other area, and I can finally go up this elevator, and I can take a breath now.
Was that really necessary?
No. Alright.
Ooh, long hallway. And
Okay, now. This is going to be... Wait.
where does that way go?
Oh. What? Worried about Lucian? Nah, I'm sure he'd have no problem with this. It's just that, well, Lucian actually trusted me to do this for him. That makes me happy. Do you think this means he's finally recognized my powers? Well, if it is so, then you better live up to his expectations. Let's go, Aaron! That's my line! Just let's go Toasty. I need to play some Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan Forden's nickname is, in fact, Toasty.
Because it goes.
It began with "you're toasted," and then it just developed from there. And it just developed from there. Ooh, those guys just killed each other.
I just love it when they stalk their own homies.
Yeah, I really need to keep this on the screen well.
And okay, you got it good.
Alright, so now that we got Lucian up in this similar area, I believe it's time that we heal up. Not that we have to do any fights.
What if we go that way?
Oh, nothing. Not that we need to heal up, but there'll be something very difficult soon. One that takes 2 brains. Alakasu! There's Lucian, and here I am. Alright, now this is unique. You gotta get on both weighted switches at the same time. Operate the control panel with the A button, press select to change characters. To start over, use your mobile unit and retry.
Good thing you're not timed.
Very. But it's still difficult, considering I have to use these elevators. Twice. Actually, I can only use each switch one time. That's an interesting little thing. Probably leave that right there. Oh. Good thing I left that switch alone. And that's how you do this mission.
That was quick and easy.
It's not easy if you don't use both halves of your brain at the same time, a cappella.
I kind of wish
Ezra, what are you doing?
What?
I was just wanting to say something from a song I once heard. Ever heard of trout fishing in America? That's what it's called. The band. Alright, now this is going to be
What? Another point of no return?
Basically. Alright, looks like I've got a path. We should be at the top any minute now. I better save while I've still got a chance. That's the first fourth wall break of the game, as far as I know. And that is, unless you talk to the one in charge of the bank. she actually asks if you have Boktai the Sun is in your hand and Boktai 2 Solar Boy Django. They give you 3 pieces of music, unless you have the Japanese version, in which you need Boktai 3 Sabada's Revenge. Now, the Goat Chimera, Dark versus Dark.
But we're gonna go with fire.
Ow! This thing's level 34? Well, this is kind of cheapo.
Apparently.
Who'd have thought that I could glitch out 2 bosses at the same time? Or in one playthrough.
You're saying?
I mean, how else would you explain how many snake bites in a row? Yeah, I glitched out the boss again.
This could take a while.
Maybe. Unless...
Let's go, Hero.
Hancock!
Yeah, that's definitely good. Make this short.
Exponentially. I notice how the snake is just shouting at the same time I bite.
Nah, 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 nah,
No!
nah.
You're dead.
Bye bye.
Well, I wasted my trance.
But it was worth it. Now will we waste Aaron's trance?
Yep.
Possibly. Moving along.
It's kind of interesting how Toasty has a shadow underneath him even when there isn't a single thing beneath him. Well, stupid Konami logic, yet again. Whoa, a rising floor! Aaron, that's called an elevator. The top ought to be pretty close by now. I better refill my life energy now while things are still pretty calm. At least he's oblivious that he's in a game. Relatively. Now, I would probably use Ursula because Antlion is also Soul Element like Toasty. Although...
Might be better to trans.
Yeah, trance.
Soul Aaron.
Yep.
Hey, wasn't that the first mini boss?
Indubitably. You might know that word if you've ever watched The Office.
Let's go, Hurdy.
Fire! What? 1 damage a hit?
Wait. At least we get.
Well, we did waste it.
At least we get sunlight after this, right?
Yeah. Actually, that is a very good thing.
So it was very much worth it.
Nah.
You're just
Ninja!
doing circles around him.
Make sure you stay away from Antlion.
At least it does a lot of damage when you whistle. The most useful thing about Ursula.
She's quite the attacker. Tolvay's more the defender. Because he recovers your health whenever you whistle for him. Or at least whenever he's glowing and you whistle. Almost refilled my trance gauge thanks to Ninja.
We could probably use trance again.
Not yet.
Sunlight.
Hopefully. Okay. Maybe if I tried out my witch, which is apparently very powerful. Yep, definitely more powerful.
Definitely doing a lot. It's definitely doing something instead of nothing. Nice timing.
Ow.
And you died.
You were saying?
Yes!
Well, yeah, that's something. And it's 104 degrees, no wonder Ursula was so tough. Alright, this looks like a good time to stop. We finished off Dark Castle Part 3.
And now that we've defeated both beasts, the path is open.
Not yet. We did it, Lucian! I guess you are capable of something after all.
It took you that long to realize it?
Basically. Alright now. This looks like a good place for us to stop the video, so next time we'll be taking on Duke Dumas. See you guys later!